Hi, everybody. Welcome to another live hosted by me, Mr. Philly. So I wanted to give you an update. I'm sorry I couldn't record more on my live when I was fishing. I was having some terrible issues. So I don't know if something was just heating my bait or what. Like I had put 3 worms on there and they were small ones. I'll never buy that the ones that I have. It was like 30 worms, but they're a lot shorter. It was the same price, like $5, but like well, and this time I'm gonna make sure that I dig a hole so I can actually put them in there because they need a lot of dirt worms so they don't melt and start smelling like crap because they really go bad really quick, worms. But anyway, I hope to goodness I get enough time to actually put the worms back or get the worms underground. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was. Something was either eating my bait. I know I did see a fish. I saw a fish, small one, but when I was reeling my bait in several times, which I did several times, which I shouldn't have done. I should have had a little more patience, but I could have sworn I saw a fish grab my line once and then it let it go, but it ate some part of my bait. But I don't know what it was. Every time I kept reeling it in, either it got stuck or there was some fish that was touching my bait or, nibbling on my bait. And I tried to reel it in 3 times. I felt like I was catching a whale or something. And this happened like 3 times, but every time I reeled it in, I mean, all my bait was gone. But then the third time that it happened, it cut the line off completely. So I don't know if I got stuck or something was nibbling my bait. A lot of people say it's probably something just nibbling on your bait. But anyway, so that's what was that actually. But I could have sworn to you guys though, I did have a fish on my line because I saw one go. I saw the silhouette of a fish going through my line, and then it let it go. It didn't stay on very long. I think I lost it. Oh, I lost it. So that was my experience. I almost got one. It was a small one. I don't know what it was, but I mean, this was a little pond at a park that I saw, and I like going to like smaller ponds where less people are as of going to bigger parks. I don't mind going to big parks also, but it's just so many people around, so many aspects that can scare fish. But it was a good day to go fishing because it rained actually. I wasn't even gonna go fishing. I was gonna give blood, but I couldn't even do that because the power went out where I wanted to go to make money. But after that, it stopped raining. But that was a good best time to go fishing because when it rains on the top, fish think that you know it's food coming from the top. So yeah, it was a good day to go, but. It was just I was in a bad spot. There was a lot of sun and I didn't have enough shade, but like, either my rod kept getting stuck, my line kept getting stuck, or something was nibbling my bait. So that's that. So anyway, favorite dessert. Let's go on to the favorite dessert. I'm gonna answer this, and the floor is yours after I answer this myself. All right, hello, John. How are you? So I'm not a big dessert person, and I've mentioned this many times, just because I don't like sugar highs. After I eat so much dessert, I just feel bloated and everything, and I just the sugar high. That's what it is. That's why I don't eat it much. Ice cream normally wins over a lot of things. I do like ice cream. That's probably number one. And then number two is German chocolate cake. I always have that on my birthday. And then I'm more of I mean, like, it depends on the day. I don't like too much sweet. Overly sweetness is just too much, and that sugar high really gets to you. Um, Number three would be pecan pie. Oh, I love pecan pie. And then number four would be cheesecake. I never used to like cheesecake growing up, but like now I do. So yeah, number three would be cheesecake. And then number four would be like Reese's peanut butter candy and Snicker bars, those types. That's it. And I think that's about as far as it goes. But like I say, ice cream would normally win. So that's that. All right, the floor is your guys's. But like I say, I'm not. I mean, like, I'll probably eat a dessert once a month. That's it. I have to be in the mood for it, and I just don't like sugar highs. They're just, I don't know, that feeling you have after you get sugar highs and you have this energy, and then you feel like, oh, and I get a little nauseous too. I just can't eat too much of it. So hello, Izzy, Lizzie, how are you? And hello, John, and hello, Shadow Band. No, I'm not Jamaican, obviously. It's a silly question. Anyway, so the floor is your guys's. What's your favorite dessert? Roll the window down a little bit. Cookies. What kind of cookies? I love sugar cookies. I do like sugar cookies. I grew up, my mom made a lot of chocolate chip cookies. And my brother used to eat the crap out of Nestle chocolate chips, but he got really sick. I was like, I could never eat that. And he loved that Nesquik chocolate milk. I think that stuff is gross. I don't know. Nestle chocolate, I just don't think it tastes that good, honestly. It just tastes funky to me. And I don't like it by itself. It had peanut butter on it, peanut butter and chocolate, or chocolate caramel. I was more of a chocolate caramel or chocolate peanut butter person. And I love peanut butter now. And peanut butter ice cream, so yeah. But yeah, I can never eat that Nestle chocolate. Nesquik stuff, that's gross. But anyway, a Monster, that's not a dessert. Pecan pie, very good. You know, that's number 2 on my list. Number 2 on my repertoire list. Very good, very good. I like it. Oh, I like your style. Yeah, that would be number 3. Number 2 would be German chocolate cake, so yeah. Like I say, I'm not a big dessert person. You see that I don't really make a lot of desserts. I made probably like 3 desserts last Christmas. That's it. Last Christmas. So yeah. I really would like to get more. I should, just for, the clout and just for the content, I really should make more, desserts, because there's a lot of quick and easy desserts that you can make. You can make really easy desserts by 4 ingredients or something. I really am considering doing that more often here in the next month or 2, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And now that I'm switching shifts, I start a new shift on Monday. I'm going to be going in at 7 in the morning, getting off at 5, so definitely have more time. Oh, thank you so much, John. I appreciate it. Oh, so ice cream is normally the big winner. I like ice cream. And then number 2 is German chocolate, and number 3 is cheesecake, and number 4 would be, I guess, pecan pie. So yeah. Or no, number 3 would be pecan pie, and number 4 is cheesecake. And I was never a big cheesecake person, but now I think it's actually tastes pretty good. My mom used to make it too cheesy. I used to think cheese and cake didn't go well, but if you make it right, it's pretty amazing. I like caramel and strawberry on top of my cheesecake. Oh yeah, so good. New York style cheesecake. Very good. I have a lot of cheesecakes I used to try when I grew up. Cheesecake. There we go. There we go. Hello, Jessica. How are you? My name's now. Are you calling me cheesecake, or are you saying you like cheesecake? Hi, Jessica. How are you? How are you? We're just talking about favorite desserts. I have a few, but like I say, I'm not a big dessert person. I just have to be in the mood for it. I just don't like sugar highs. That feeling you get after you eat too much sugar. Oh, I just want to be next to a blood pressure machine. And I don't eat the healthiest as I should anyway. You see me do a lot of food reviews from fast food and everything just to show that I eat like a regular guy. So anyway. Anyway, all right, guys, take it away. No, I was just telling you that I like cheesecake. I like New York style cheesecake. Sorry if I misspoke. I apologize. No, I didn't like it growing up because, I think the cheesecake that my mom made wasn't. My mom didn't have the best recipe, but I think her cheesecake got a lot better. My mom, she bakes a lot. She loves sweets. And, we talked about this too. I think it's her blood's type. She has AB blood, but I think, she was telling me that, like, people who have AB blood, crave a lot of sweets. I'm O positive, so I crave a lot of steak and a lot of salty stuff. That's why I'm more of a salty, savory guy. And my mom craves vegetables and sweets. It's crazy. But, like, being O positive, my dad and I, we crave a lot of salt and, saltiness. Salty, savory food. That's probably what... it probably does have a difference in that. I'm sure that does make a difference. Anyway... So no, all right, give me a moment, guys. Cheesecake. That's all right. My phone glitches all the time. It's understandable. Yeah. What I do, I have to have. I don't know what it is, but like, I have to have a router, a Wi-Fi router. If I don't have this, I can't really go live. If I'm somewhere else, but yeah. I have to be close to Wi-Fi in order for my live chat to work correctly. So yeah, I don't know why I never had that problem on my other phone. My iPhone 14 did not do that. So I'm a little upset, but it is what it is, So, I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes, and I appreciate all the thoughtful input. I appreciate the input. So did everybody have a good day today? Anything new? Is everybody else here as excited for the new Spider-Man movie as much as I am? I cannot wait for it to come out. It comes out like the day before my birthday, July 29th. So I'm very excited. Very excited to see Frank Castle. I'm very excited to see the Hulk and Scorpion all be working with Spider-Man. So I'm very, very excited about that. So I think it's going to be amazing. And I think the way it is and the storyline, he's advancing. And now it actually, the only person that actually had the spider, I mean, I don't know if it's comic book related or not, but there might be some comic books. I have to look more into that. But Tobey Maguire, he was the only one that actually had webs come out of his mouth, out of his arm, and everything. And they talked about the last Spider-Man. And we can't do that, so we're naturally curious. But I don't know if that's comic book related. It probably is, because I remember Spider-Man does actually get a disease, which turns him to a real spider, and that's what I think this is about. I think they're going to deal with that point in the comic book franchise, where he gets a disease and he turns into a spider or whatever. So yeah, it's not necessarily a good disease that he gets, but I think it does get advanced. So it does show a little bit of an advancement in his power and everything. And in the movie they actually do show, I did see a clip where he gets webs coming out of his arms. No, he doesn't have to artificially make them anymore. I think it's some divided on that, but yeah, that's going to be really interesting to see how they deal with that. I don't know if he turns into a spider or not, but I mean, that does actually happen. He does get that disease or whatever, or, he advances, in his Spider-Man capabilities. So it's going to be really interesting. But I would assume, yeah, but I do remember that, like, the artificial web is comic book related, but I didn't know the, natural webs. I don't know. I'm assuming it probably is comic book related, because he does get that disease that does advance him into almost a spider. I mean, we did see the one cartoon, which I think did a really good job with Peter Parker. I don't know, not the Spectacular Spider-Man, the one that came out in the 90s on Fox Kids. That was, I think it dealt with that really well, too. Oh, I love to travel, yes. Well, I haven't traveled as much as I want to. I've been to quite a few places in the U.S. I passed through quite a few places. I haven't been. I have been on the East Coast mainly. I've been to Florida when I was a kid, Disneyland or Disney World, whichever one it was. But, I just recently went to Philadelphia, which is where I'm born and bred, and then I went to Wildwood, New Jersey. I think one of the places, if I could live anywhere, would be Wildwood, New Jersey, that I love, because I grew up going there. The carnival, the beach, and the ocean climate is amazing. But I'm hoping to go to California and visit the West Coast more often next year. And that would be really cool, because I have not been there yet. So it would be really interesting to go there. A lot of people who tell me, I would love to see Los Angeles, California. I would love to see Universal Studios, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a little bit like that, just as they've been there. But every time I talk to people that are from there, they said it's just so messed up, because there's just so much homeless. If you come here, they just say mind your own P's and Q's and be careful, Los Angeles is just so screwed. There's just either rich and poor. It's so screwed, in that sense. But I would love to see the Hollywood sign. I would love to see, I'm sure there's some cool places. And I would also love to go to Las Vegas, just to say I've been there too. Love to see the Stardust Hotel, where Frank Rosenthal, the movie, what's it called? Casino was based on. And the Stardust Hotel and the casino and everything. And I'd love to see a little bit of history about how the mob used to run Las Vegas. That would be kind of cool. Yes. I don't know if I would gamble there, but yeah, I probably would. But like, I don't know. I'd be I have to be very careful, you know. I go to the casino once or twice a year, and usually what I do is I do slots. That's it, And I feel like they notice when you come there very less. The less you come there, actually, the better you win. If you come there more often, you're gonna win less. I feel like that's how they work with people. I feel like those machines are rigged, and they probably are. It's not rigged in your favor, but yeah. The most I won was $200, I think. First time I ever went to a casino, we have a casino like an hour north of me, and yeah, I won $200 playing poker, because I do love playing Texas Hold'em. It's fun. But yeah, that was it. The next time I was there, I lost like $1,000 within an hour. You could easily lose that. Oh, thank you very much. Somebody has to. Oh. Anyway. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's go on. Move on to our favorite dessert. I'd love to hear more about that. Your opinions all about good desserts and everything. So yeah, let me know. The floor is your guys's. Anyway. Oh, you got a fly in your picture. Actually, I thought there was a real gnat on the picture. Whoops. I feel silly now. That's okay. Oh boy. I tell you, I was talking to somebody earlier today when I went to go get blood, or get plasma, one of the things I do to get, extra money. Um, Somebody was telling me they have this weather pattern. I forget what it's called, but like this year it's supposed to be a bad wet winter, and we're gonna have rain the rest of the year because we had so much rain where I've been at, and it's definitely been hot, but like we've had so much rain. I mean, certain lakes are like they filled a lot higher than they have been in like 5 years. So I mean, it's crazy how much rain we've had. So yeah, I don't know what that means. Excuse me. Ice cream, there you go. I love mint chocolate chip. That's amazing. And then peanut butter ice cream is all right up there. Oh yeah, mint chocolate chip and peanut butter. Oh my goodness, Reese's peanut butter too. That's another great one. Yeah, very good, very good. But, like, yeah, I think it's called El Nana or something, some weird name, but anyway, like, yeah, we're gonna have a bad winter because of how much rain we had this year, but I don't know, I doubt that. In the Midwest, here it is. It snows a couple of times a year, but it never lasts because the ground's so humid. We have hot summers here. But, where I used to live in Scranton, Pennsylvania, that was something that we had, like, 3 or 4 times a year, big snowstorms. But around here, it's crazy, nobody really knows how to deal with it, and I talked to somebody who's from Texas, they say it snows very lightly, but and when it snows, nobody really knows what to do, actually, and then everything closes down and nobody knows how to drive because it's so hot all year round, and it's not normal that it snows there. Nobody knows what to do with it. I mean, like, we had a big snowstorm here 2 years ago, and it was so bad, it was like COVID. Everything was closed in one of the cities that I live in the city that I live in, for, like, 5 days. It was crazy, and nobody really plowed. I mean, the city was really bad about it. But I don't know. I'm really skeptical about what we'll see. I'm not gonna mind, maybe they'll cancel work for me, and which is really rare that they do that for me. Hey, I sit back and enjoy the show. That snowstorm that we had like 2 feet of snow at least 2 years ago. Oh man, I felt like I was in Pennsylvania again. It was amazing. It was cool to watch. It was pretty interesting. Hey, how you doing? How are you? Oh, how's your day going? Whoop. Well, that's really good. There was one, ice cream that, my mom used to buy, Edie's Ice Cream, which was a really good name, I think, and, for a while, they had a limited time thing. They had a cake Y2K ice cream. It was really interesting. It was basically like cake ice cream, and that is actually really good, but yeah, it was such a limited time thing, but I remember it was really good. I remember it was right before, 2000. Yeah, I remember that's how old I am. Yeah, they had this, and my mom bought it once, and I actually loved it. I think it was a real hit, but obviously we'll never see that again. I think that's something that should bring brought back. I know it was called Y2K ice cream from Edie's. Maybe you guys remember it. I don't know. It was a limited time thing, but yeah. Oh, those were the days. I do remember some interesting ice cream that came out for certain, events that came out, which was really cool. Yeah, it tasted so much like cake though. Oh my goodness. It was a vanilla cake ice cream. It was so delicious, but yeah. This was back when I was like what, 9 years old, 10 years old, yeah. So, everybody else gonna come on or what? Anybody else wanna share their input about great ice cream or great desserts out there or what? I'm sorry, I was rambling on a little bit about my day and about, the weather that we had and everything about my fishing trip today, but anyway. So yeah. But I do appreciate everybody commenting, and I appreciate the thoughtful comments. I really do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm just sitting in my car. I just went fishing. I'm pretty much done. So I'm just chilling here a little bit. It's a nice day. So just thought I'd just chill out with you guys for a little bit. I was going to go back out fishing, but, I just don't really feel like setting up my line because I think my line pretty much got bit off by another fish. I don't know. Either it got stuck or got bit off like I was talking about earlier. But yeah, the hook and the two the drops or whatever, not the metal pieces, I forget what they're called, but yeah, I should remember. But I don't know what happened to my bobber. I don't know. Anyway, crazy. Hell, it definitely got hot. I mean, it wasn't even supposed to rain today, but yeah, finally got hot again. And now the humidity is going to get worse, and tomorrow is going to be really sticky. So yeah. Really? How many subscribers do you have? What do you do? I mean, I'll definitely check out your live if you want me to. I mean, what kind of content do you post? Are you a gamer? I know a lot. I seem to know a lot of gamers, but yeah. Well, I appreciate you subscribing to mine. And then tell mint chocolate chip ice cream. Oh yeah, that's right there. That's number 1 on my ice cream list. I love it. I love it a lot. There we go. Very good. Very good. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that. I love soft serve. I don't know what it is, but I think Blue Bunny has the best soft serve. I love soft serve ice cream. When I went to Wildwood, New Jersey, one of my last lives, they had a peanut butter ice cream at Core Brothers, which is my favorite of back east. Yeah. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Play games. Okay, good. Well, I'll definitely look up your channel, and you'll have 28 after I watch. Thank you. But anyway, I hope you get to the top. I hope you get 1,000 someday. But yeah, mint chocolate chip ice cream. I was telling you guys, like this one live that I did, recently. I went to visit Wildwood, New Jersey, which is close to Atlantic City. There's this place called Core Brothers, and they're usually a lot of them only exist. There's one in Myrtle Beach, which is in North Carolina, and they exist on a lot of boardwalks. They're a carnival. They're a carny kind of ice cream place, and Core Brothers. That was probably, but like I said, on the live that I put out, like that's probably the best ice cream on this side of the East Coast. But they have the best soft serve. I love soft serve. That's what it is. 50. There you go. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I hope you get to it. You'll get to it. Keep posting. You keep posting. Then you do your best. Take inspiration from Mr. Beast. You need to eat, sleep, and breathe, YouTube. I'm kidding. He's a very interesting person to actually watch, though, when it comes to inspiration on YouTube, though. I mean, like, he was set with a goal, He probably made hundreds of videos a week. His mom told him either get a job or go to school. And after the time, it was like, or you're getting thrown out. And by the time he got thrown out, he was a successful YouTuber. So he probably ate, slept, and breathed YouTube. So yeah, that's what you got to do. Got to be very consistent with your YouTube, And I know that sounds really bad, but, you don't even really have to be that good at what you do. Just continuously post something, I mean, if you post videos that are really not very interesting, then I might not watch them. But, I mean, like, I could literally just post, 1,000 stupid videos right now because I have over 1,000 subscribers and, I can go live, if I just really want to chase the clout until I get the watch time, which is what a lot of people do. I literally could just make crappy videos until I get to 3,000 watch hours, which is what I think a lot of people do. And then when they actually hit monetization, then they actually start making better videos. So I don't know, but I mean, I like to give my followers something good. I do cook and I love to cook, and I don't want to just make stupid videos. I really want to make decent videos. Not all my videos are going to come out good quality wise, but I really do want to I mean, you should still set your channel to whatever it's focused on. If you cook or play games, then that's what you should do. Oh, my best dish, I think dessert-wise, since we're talking about desserts, I'd say my best dish is pumpkin cheesecake. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. I found a great recipe. I made it twice already on live. There's a video of it. Go back and watch it if you're very interested. It is amazing. That's probably one of my best dessert dishes. Then I also made a German chocolate cake dish. You know, the cake didn't come out as good. You know, I think it was a little dry, but you know, the German chocolate, you know, the coconut filling, oh, I think that actually didn't make up for it. So it was all right. It wasn't bad. I think we did a good job for the first time. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But we're gonna make that again though. But I really just need to find a better cake recipe. You know, I gotta go find out my mom's cake recipe. My mom's cake though is so. Oh, I made tiramisu too. I think my tiramisu came out good. I don't like how my tiramisu came out. I made a video of that too, but everybody at work that I gave it to loved it. So my mom even loved it, and she's Italian. So yeah. Also, oh, I don't know what that is. I assume it's associated with gaming. I'm not a gamer, but you know, hey, I'll watch it. You know, if you got good content, I'll watch it. You know. Kahlua sounds good. You know, I use coffee liquor. I think I used a little too much coffee liquor. I think it had too much of that coffee liquor, but you know, my mom likes it that way. Actually, a lot of people liked it that way. It's supposed to taste that way. But I think I should have put more effort into making the icing better. I think the icing was a little bland, so that's what I should have done, you know. Filet mignon. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. Oh man. Oh goodness. Medium rare. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what a lot of people don't like steak because of that reason. It's chewy, but I love steak. Oh my goodness. Steak is probably something that we had steak, you know, in my family 3 or 4 times a week, I'll tell you. Um, yeah. I do love, I'm a big steak person, yes, for sure. I love all kinds of steak. I think my filet mignon is probably my favorite with some, oh, steak à poivre, you know, that brown sauce that you put on it. Kerrygold butter? Really? Very interesting, very interesting. Sorry, train's going by. I apologize, guys. Very good, very good. Rusty, very nice of you joined. Very nice of you joined. What's your favorite dessert, if I may ask? I don't know if you answered that question yet. Ice cream based salt. No. If you're talking about the steak, no, steak à poivre. That's a French dish, but it actually is like a brown sauce. I think it's a volette. No, not a volette sauce. You know, there's the mother sauces. You know, there's the brown one. I forget what it's called, but yeah, tiramisu is your favorite. There we go. There we go. Okay, very good. Very good. I like your style. I like your style. Well, I hope you like and subscribe then, or at least check out my show. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll definitely check out yours too. Thanks for joining though. Give me a moment. Toffee pudding and ice cream. Wow, interesting. I have not tried that. That is actually a lot more creative. I'll have to look that into that though. That sounds pretty good. Thank you for the input. Sounds pretty good though. I'm not a big pudding person though, I'm not gonna lie. If you make it right, I do like some bread pudding, you know, I don't know, pudding. I don't know. It's just interesting. It's just different for me. Has to be really good though. Butterscotch. That's good, you know. I don't know, I feel like I'm eating pudding, you know, I just feel like, I might as well just eat ice cream, you know? Oh, yeah, there we go. British delicacy, very interesting, very interesting. Oh, wow. You know, I always wanted to try blood pudding. Oh my goodness, blood, you know, sausage, blood pancakes. I don't know if you call it black pudding or whatever you call it. I really wanna try that, but it's impossible for me to find that. I have to order it online, but I really wanna try that and make a full English breakfast someday. Sounds so good. Oh, you guys are gonna make me hungry. I might have to end this live and make some good food later. I like it. I like it a lot, you know. Ooh. Foodie. Oh, well, then you come to the right place there. There we go. Very good. Very good. You know, I really want to try to make deep rolled ice cream. That looks really easy, but it looks really cool. I've seen a lot of deep rolled ice cream shorts, and it looks really cool, but I just really want to try it just because it looks cool, you know. Full English breakfast, yes, but as soon as if I ever find the blood sausage ever, you know, the real blood sausage, a British blood sausage or whatever, because I have not tried it yet. A lot of people tell me, I think you would like it, so I don't know. Mm, I'm a big foodie too. Baked Alaska, have not tried that. What is that? I mean, I probably might know what it is if you tell me, but yeah, Baked Alaska. Wow, very interesting. Hmm. Nice rental. This is my car. Oh, I do. I just haven't turned it on, that's all. I mean, it was raining earlier, but yeah. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Oh. It was raining earlier and I was just hiding out in my car, you know, I got cool for a little bit, but yeah. No, I had a chef, you know, I was gonna go to cooking school, but that's another story. I'll have to make another live about that, you know, but no, I had a chef instructor that I was going to and I was taking classes with, but you know, I think I need to find a new chef instructor because she got a lot of problems going on and I'm in a class with her in months now. But yeah, I mean, we had a lot of good things going on. So, we were doing the basics and everything, and I was just learning from the bottom. But like, if I call her again, if she still gives me the same thing, I was like, I got a lot going on. I don't think I'm going to be able to work with you again, so I might try somebody else. I wanted to go to culinary school, but you know, there were just some issues. You know, last year I was going to go. I think yeah, it was last year, but like, I was just worried. You know, it was during the election year, and I was just maybe not the best time to actually go, you know, with gas and the economy the way it is, you know, that's why I decided not to go. So self-trained, yes, self-trained, very good, very good. You know, a lot of people are self-trained, and I too, but and I've talked to a lot of people. A lot of people tell me the same thing, you know, a lot of people are self-trained. And you know, even if after you go to culinary school, a lot of places that I a lot of places that I look into, you know, if I wanted to get a job as a cook, you know, they say they want people who are already trained or they want people who have experience. Even after you go to culinary school, that really doesn't account for experience. They want somebody who has experience. And a lot of people who are chefs and self-trained to say, you really just need to lie and just say you have experience and then just start working there because you're going to learn the best in the kitchen. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. You know, I love Indian food. Indian food is my favorite. One of my second favorites. You know, my first favorite is Italian, and then my second favorite is Indian. I love the way, you know, the chicken is seasoned. I love the way food is seasoned in India. It's absolutely amazing. I would love to go to India just to try the food, the good food, you know. And it's really hard to make Indian food because there's so many spices that they have that, you know, are impossible to find around here, you know. And I had butter chicken. My butter chicken was amazing. Yes. So yeah. But anyway, guys, you know, you guys made me really hungry, so I really appreciate everybody coming on, and I appreciate all the likes and subscribes and all the input for this. But I'm gonna get going. Made me hungry now talking about butter chicken and ice cream. So I think I'm gonna go make myself some dinner and see where that goes. So thanks to everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like and follow. And as always, happy cooking, everyone. Bye.